American Language Course Placement Test, Form 37. Part 1, Listening. Directions for questions 1 to 30. You will hear questions on the tape. Select the best answer, A, B, C, or D, and mark your answer sheet. Do not write on the test booklet. 1. Which of these is often kept in a tank? Two. What number is between 16 and 18? Three. She likes both of these bicycles. How many bicycles is she looking at? Four. Captain East was worried about the welfare of his men. How did he feel about their welfare? Five. Who sits in a cockpit? Six. She asked for his ideas. What did she want? Seven. Greg Bell said, "I'm sorry, but my father is not at home." Who was not at home? Eight. The gas was compressed during the experiment. What happened to the gas? Nine. Todd got knocked over by a big wave. Where was he? Ten. David drove over a bumpy road. What was the road like? (11) Vera made a list of their duties. What was on the list? (12) Rhodes asked for a reading in degrees centigrade. What did he ask about the water? (13) The book has many chapters. What is a chapter? (14) Meg will make it to the meeting. What will she do? 15. As the orange fell, its speed increased. What happened as the orange fell? "16. Roberta discussed the concert. What did she do? "17. Soon it will be time for lights out. What will happen then? "18. The parents rescued their child. What did they do? "19. Bert was going, but he changed his mind. What did he do? "20. Mrs. Baker is trying to cut down on her eating. What is she trying to do? "21. Did you mean to do that? "22. On his trip through Washington, Bob glanced at the White House. What did Bob do? "23. What time did he get up?" Vic asked. What did Vic want to know? "24. This house has lots of storage space. What does it have? "25. Mrs. Boyle measured the trunk of the tree. What did she measure? "26. Ted took part in a play last night. What did he do last night? "27. Jack wants to start a fire. What does he need to use? 28. Robert wrote down the idea. What did he do? "29. She mashed the bug with her foot. What did she do? "30. The thermostat is not working properly. What is not working correctly? Directions for questions 31 to 60. You will hear statements on the tape. Select the best answer, A, B, C, or D, and mark your answer sheet. 31. Mary went away when Sid arrived. 32. My sister isn't sick. 33. The lieutenant put the book on the table. 34. The book isn't interesting. 35. Terry went to the library. 36. They were unable to predict the weather. 37. Wanda got a pair of shoes which were cheap. 38. Bob explained the problem. 39. Alex walked toward the woman. 40. Mrs. Clark would like to finish her work this morning, but she won't be able to. 41. Brian is at ease. 42. Calvin has a marvelous memory. 43. Jack succeeded at his first job. 44. The bus is covered with dirt. 45. Mr. Fisher had a lot of trouble in his factory. 46. They were held up by the traffic. 47. We don't know if she will come. 48. The women will help the police. 49. Lara is the same size as Trudy. 50. Cadet Ames was too late to catch the train. 51. The pharmacy is close to the barber shop. 52. Mr. Baker didn't understand the idea. 53. Her television is in very bad shape. 54. John computed the range before shooting at the target. 55. Drop around after class and the professor will help you with the problem. 56. The books were carried to the post office by George. 57. Fred didn't want to go to school yesterday, but I made him go. 58. The instructions on the bulletin board told all of the guards to return their weapons. 59. According to my sister, the date of the exam is May 10th. 60. The house was quiet. 'Directions for questions 61 to 75. You will hear dialogues and questions on the tape. Select the best answer, A, B, C, or D, and mark your answer sheet. 61.
What did you buy?
Some clothes.
What did the man buy? 62.
What does Mrs. Barr do for a living?
She writes stories.
What does Mrs. Barr do? 63.
Well, what do you think it will do?
Oh, I don't know, but it looks like it might clear up later today.
What is being discussed? 64.
What is he doing with the article?
He's changing it.
What did the man mean? 65.
What kind of oil should be used?
A lightweight one.
What did the man mean about the oil? 66.
Is Lieutenant Cox a good speaker?
Well, she speaks with great precision.
What does the woman say about the lieutenant? 67.
Why do you want to buy that sofa?
Because it's comfortable.
What did the woman say about the sofa? $68.
Why is she so sad?
Everywhere she goes, people laugh at her.
Where do people laugh at the woman? $69.
What is your city famous for?
It's a seaport.
What is his city? $70.
What's the matter?
That man tried to grab my pocketbook.
What has happened? $71.
I hear that Major Roy is joining you.
Yes, can you tell me his characteristics?
What does the man want to know about Major Roy? $72.
Do you like Professor Locke's lectures?
Yes, he expresses himself very well.
What did the woman say about Professor Locke? $73.
Harry, will you please switch on the light?
Certainly, Linda. I'll be glad to.
What will Harry do? $74.
Who is going to serve the food?
Lee is.
What will Lee do? $75.
Did John knock?
Yes, he knocked 3 or 4 times.
What was John trying to do? This is the end of the listening part of the test.